Alright, we're back at the library. Why we're at the library, I don't know, because my buddy didn't told me. Chilly up here, and feel the wind from outside. Holy hell, I think the roof has collapsed. The library was pretty old, needed repairs, and didn't get them. Yeah, in a small town like this, who cares about the library? It was all about the beer prices and roads. Harsh. These are just places to hide. Boring. I notice Mr. Busted Leg doesn't have to hop over stuff. It's locked. The fancy sign here says it's the office of Library Manager Jonah Harcourt. Wait, Harcourt? That's who the name mentioned. You're right. Well, we're going to need a key to get into that office. Other part of this floor has been completely blocked. It must have collapsed because of flooding. We have to get up and past it. There's a kid's book here called Poor Paula about a girl who gets teased because her family is poor. Grace used to get picked on in high school because her family lived in a trailer park. I remember. You almost got exposed because you beat someone up who was really on her case. Not just anybody, it was Jack. That's probably why he hates me so much. Hey, there's a little green sticky note in the back of the book. It says a sad face drawn on it. Well, it's a sad story. Ugh, some science fiction novel about a boy who realizes he's not the same species as his family. How lame. I read that one, actually. It's how I first learned about Grace. Huh, what do you mean? Well, I took the book out and noticed her name on the library card. It was just after she moved here, so I recognized it as being new. Wait, Grace moved to town when we were in high school. What are you talking about trashy books like this, then? Hey, never mind you. I just wanted something stupid to read, okay? You know what it was like back then. There was never anything to do. I didn't realize Grace was into stuff like this. Well, when you see what's going on, people don't always tell each other everything. It's an electronic scanner for checking out library books. Once they're scanned, we can check them on the PC, but check them out on the PC beside it. Library's computer still on. Few applications we can access. I always never the computer stuff. Why don't you take a look? Text editing program, but whatever file it is, it looks all messed up. No, look, there's some kind of message here. Scan 3 books, you'll know which ones. Okay. That's the scan. We don't have any books yet. It's a photo taken with the computer's webcam. What the hell is that? It looks like Grace. Flynn? No, I told you it can't be. Grace is gone. Creepy. Okay. Let us investigate. I don't get it. That photo, that weird cryptic message. That's Grace. We have to find out. Flynn, come on. We've been through this already. Don't make this harder than it is. It's the middle of the night. The weather is hell outside. We've got no way to call for help. We need to focus, okay? Okay, you're right. Sorry, Holly. Don't worry about it. Just remember we'll get through this together. We'll get through this. Okay, yeah. That message said something about 3 books. So should we search the library and see what we can find? Yeah, let's do that. And once we do, we'll bring them back here and you can scan them. Maybe that'll give us some answers. Children's book about a silly cartoon beaver teaching kids about logging. Lumber Larry. I remember reading some of these myself when we were little. They were in our school library, weren't they? Yeah, back in elementary. Don't you remember? That's how we first met, reading one of the books together in class. Oh my god, you're right. I haven't thought of that in years. Wow, Flynn, we've known each other so long, it's crazy. Didn't these books also come with these extra stories on cassette? Yeah, they did, in the back of the book, I think. Take a look, see if it's there. Wait a minute, there's no cassette here, but there's a key stuffed in the pocket. Ooh. Good thing I'm snooping all the bookshelves. Can't leave yet. Let's look around more. Okay. Fine. Be that way. I don't care. Library nerds. Of which admittedly I am. Admittedly I am one. Whoa, look at this place. You really haven't been home in a while, have you? The library installed this crazy statue last year. But the rest of the building is so run down. Why waste money on this? I don't know, but I heard it wasn't paid for by the town. It was installed by the guy who runs the place. Private money? Damn, he must have come into some serious cash to pay for this. Before the Flood, local history paper about the recurring flooding that used to happen here in the 60s. I thought the new hydro dam was built because of all that. Clearly hasn't helped much. There's a small yellow slip of paper stuck between 2 pages. Elle keeps saying we did this. She's an idiot. It's Bruce Murray, the guy who founded the town. Wasn't that in the 1800s? Probably. I'll be honest. I never paid much attention to history class. I was always paying attention to Grace. Hey, I remember you paying attention to her as well. Well, she was a new kid at school at that point. We were all curious about her. Clipped newspaper article from a few years ago. I remember this. Police found a bunch of bodies around town. Security guard, guy owned a convenience store. It says the murders were never solved. They never found who did it. That's a scary thought. What's this book doing here? It looks promising. Go back to where you came from. I know this. It's a series of memoirs about prejudice in small towns. It's one of the reasons I wanted to get out of here as a teen. Grace used to mention how she never felt accepted, being an outsider. Even if you were from a different town, you were an outcast. Yeah, I remember. I found her crying once, in the girls' bathroom back at school, because other kids were being assholes. Really? You never told me that. She told me not to say anything. Probably didn't want you to worry or be angry. If she was right, I would have lost it. I sometimes really forget how close you girls were, too. Yeah, I suppose so. She was your fiancée, Flynn. Her death hurt you more than anyone. Anyway, look, there's a little green sticky note on the spine. Let's take the book. I don't see no sticky note. Alright. They're going to want me to hide behind that statue at some point. Calling it now. I'm going to have to hide behind a statue. Great. Basement. Let's check down here. I don't know. Something about this place gives me the creeps. You don't want to go in the basement? Flynn, are you chicken? Hey, come on. I'll wait for you up here. Fine. Suit yourself. So he won't see the monster. Must be the library storage basement. So chilly down here. More local records, deeds, and old coffee can. Hidden mines of books. Coffee can looks like it had cash in it. Mostly just smaller bills now. Beat up book, deeds and records. Collection of ownership documents from around here. Old drawings of property lines, roads and service roads, and hey, that's weird. According to this, there are hidden routes all over the town. Probably left over from loggers had to move stuff between sites back in the day. You could move around completely unnoticed using these. Dun dun dun. Recent newspaper clippings about space exploration. New company called Hudson Cartier has big plans apparently. Yeah, right. I'll believe it when I see it. Back of the display case are deeds for cemetery plots. Some of them have their details scratched out and written over with new ones. Looks like someone was scamming people out of money for plots. Door won't budge. Someone snapped the key off in the lock. I need something heavy to smash it open. Oh man, I don't know what to do or where to go. That's not cool. Find anything? There's a door to a storage room that's locked. We'll have to find a way to get in there. Betrayal Among Friends. This book is interesting. Betrayal Among Friends. Story of Bruce Bay's feuding families. Historical text on the logging families that competed to work on the area almost a century ago. There's always been a lot of bad blood in town. Grace used to tell me about how her family was treated because they weren't from here. I remember saying that too. She said she and her dad always felt like second-class citizens. Yeah, hey, when did she mention that to you? Come on, Flynn, girls gotta talk sometime. Alright, I guess I'll scan the book we got. I was gonna do it all at once, but this may be a gradual process. Do I have the key? Yay! That actually worked. I was not thinking that would be the office key this soon. Oh my god, not again. The walls are completely caked with blood. It's supposed to be a slaughterhouse in here. Bruce Bay Municipal County Council minutes, 1980 to 1990. Public copy of old meetings. According to some of these transcripts, there were problems with drug trafficking back then. Local families suspected of taking part. Excuse me. So what was going on? The sawmill wasn't new? How is it that we didn't see it? We were just kids. How could we ever know what was happening around us? Yeah, you're right. Sometimes things are right in front of you don't even notice. Holly? Sorry, I'm just tired. Corpse. Holy crap, what happened to this guy? His head has been completely severed, but the necklace ragged, like it was sawed off with something blunt. God, Flynn, this looks like Jack back at this is just like Jack back at the high school. Hey, I think he's got something on him. We should always loot the dead. There was a scrap of yellow paper folded in his jacket pocket. Harcourt, you knew you chose money instead of decency. This must be the Harcourt mentioning that note downstairs. God, what happened here? Well, he got his head tore off. And hey, look, there's something else on the back of this note. Writing is shaky, different from the front. It just says display case. Scared the hell out of me, man. Hey, there's a green book with a well-worn book with a green sticky note on it. Here we go. Ledger of burials, transfers, and interments at the cemetery. Note in a very neat hand. Move the girl's plot. Family doesn't know. Better this way. She didn't deserve it. That's it. That's why Grace's body wasn't in a casket. You mean it was never there? Exactly. Someone arranged for her to be buried somewhere else, and Grace's father must have gone there to confirm it. That's why her grave was dug up. So that's what the note on the desk meant. Let's hang on to this ledger. Oh, okay. There was a door in the basement with a broken lock. I bet you I can use this to smash that lock. Alright, that's going to get me probably that third and final library book I need. So, good for me. Ba-ding, ba-dum, 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 doo-doo-doo-doo, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Oh, life could be a dream. Da-dum-dum-dum-dum, paradise up above. As you love, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Okay, that's the office. So... Okay, here's how I get to the basement. Alright. The clown will not bite me but throw me in the basement. Alrighty. Do 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 the hammer. Man, I'm just doing one reference after another right now. Alright, I can feel that cold again. Something's definitely down here. Typed letter stuffed into a binder, anonymous writing of the local newspaper. Understanding refused to publish multiple accounts by a local man. Writer's claims about his daughter's grave are true. Enclosed you find copies of interment records that clearly show. The letter ends right there. It's like the paper was ripped out of the typewriter. It must have never been sent. Hide. Where? Time to ring light now. Book on the shelf looks important. No, I'm pretty sure I didn't get to keep that book. Yes, you feel something. Run back to safety. Find anything? There's a storage room there. I didn't find anything yet. Yeah, you might want to explain why you were back so soon, lady. Seriously. Tom, you gotta tell him about the monsters. Very hard to see. Still not safe to come out. Just go away. What the hell are you? You're very hard to see, whatever you are. There we go. Bruce Bay High School Yearbook Collection. Wow, 30 years of graduation photos. All those in here. Graduated in 1986. Well, wait, most of the portraits have been ripped out. Can't be a coincidence. I'll take it back to Flynn. I think I got what we need to make sense of all this. Take these books to the scanner on the first floor. Yes, thank you. What is that thing? Is that a fish guy? It looks a bit like a fish guy, honestly. getting away. Good for me. I was very quiet because that was a very tense moment. I was not focused on talking so much as focused on not dying. Find anything? I found an old yearbook of ours. Something wrong with it. Or something wrong with it. What do you mean? Look, all of our portraits have been torn out just from our class. The hell? Alright, now here's that library scanner. Library scanner. There we go. Okay, we got 3 special books. What do we do now? Excuse me, just place these books in the pad and scan their barcode. There we go. Come on. There we go. Okay, that's all of them. Check the PC again. Now we scan the books, we can use the checkout program to see what we can find. Checkout program lists the books we just scanned in. Look again, Holly. Those aren't the titles of the book at all. You're late. The scanned titles are spelling out another message. Go back. Okay, you could have just written that down. To the high school. Go back to the high school. Oh, God. Flynn. We're idiots, Flynn. Of course. What? What do you mean? We've been running all over town. First I was trying to get to you in the cemetery. And I was trying to get to you, find you after that. But this started at the school. Yes, and you ran from the school because it was in danger. What if it is really is Grace's father behind all this? What if he never left the school in the first place? What? Then how did I end up at the cemetery? Who ended up at the hospital? It doesn't make any sense. I know, but I have a hunch in all of this. Or about all of this. We have to get back to the high school. Alright, time to go. Whoa. Community board has been covered in blood. Wait a minute, these aren't the usual posts people put up. There are graduating photos torn out of the yearbook I found. Jack, Vanessa, even an old picture of Mr. Sartain. Shelf has been toppled over like somebody ran right into it. Let's get the hell out of here before it collapses. Some kind of library avalanche. Alright. I should probably call it after this. I don't know how long it's been. Right back where you started. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, or subscribe. 18 minutes. I can go a little more. Yeah, that's right. I've been playing without interruption this time. Holy crap. This place has been completely trashed. We better be careful. The display cabinet's been smashed open and all of Jack's trophies have been thrown aside. I noticed he didn't mess with Grace's mural. Grace's mural hasn't been touched at all. The door to the art wing's been locked from the other side. We should get to the gym anyway. This is probably where the killer reveals himself. Oh my God, Flynn, this can't be. Ugh, this is insane. Everyone who was at the reunion is dead. Oh no, even Carol. Holly? What is it? Run! Flynn! Just go. Hide. I didn't see where we were hiding from. Nope. I wasn't expecting to be followed, so... to be fair, I wasn't expecting to be followed at all. This can't be. Just run and hide. Everyone in the union is dead. Even thank you. I don't need all this again. Thank you. Run. Okay. There we go. This is going to be a lot of rapid hiding. I can already sucks. Oh my god, it's Mr. Sartain. What's left of him looks like he was carved open and left here to bleed to death. He was a bit of a slime ball, but he didn't deserve this. Hey, wait, something metal in his hand. Everybody's holding on to keys these days. You kids and your keys. The cabinet looks even more ransacked than before. Definitely the same containers I found at the sawmill. It's gone for now. Where'd that thing come from? I need to get back to Flynn. Second stair, the stairs to the second floor are completely blocked off. The door's lock seems to have been broken. Just as I thought, it's in here now. This is the biology class. Projector. Slide projector was set up, but it was pretty grimy. 3 slides are missing from the carousel. Okay. I gotta do a slide. I gotta put on a slideshow. Hey, look, I'll do shadow puppets instead. There's a bunny and a duck. Quack, quack, quack. Okay, I'll be less stupid. Chemistry. The classroom's supply cabinet is filled with tools and other things. I can probably get in there, but it's locked and needs a key. What? That hammer only worked once? It's a weird hammer, kid. What's there to hide? Oh, okay. I was like, what's there to hide behind? Is it even coming this far? Yep, yes it definitely is.
It's your fault. Where are you?
Okay. Creep. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. There we go. Will it somehow be back in here, though, is the question? Yep. Oh, never mind. It just ran back. Alright, I'm probably going to call it here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, or subscribe. Or not. I'm not the boss of you. Good night.